thank you to the EA Game Changers program for providing me with codes for the new kits. Hey guys, I guess I'm reviewing kits and the patch. I need to warn you, I'm in a rotten mood. I'm in a proper stinking foul mood. Like, I don't know, I'm just I'm maybe a little bit grumpy in this video, just to kind of warn you. I don't hate the packs. I love the patch. The patch is everything. Like, I love the idea of adding CC, you know, from the community to the game. I think that is a huge honour. You know, as somebody who's made mods and CC in the past, you know, yeah, I am still making mods. I uploaded one like the other day with the Motel Cinderella. If you want plants everywhere when the Strangerville stuff happens, then I've got a mod for that. You can go and check out that video. There's a link in the description box. But yeah, I think the people who take it a little bit more seriously than I do, it's such an honour for them to have their names in the game, and I love the idea of incorporating and kind of respecting the community more. So you can see the sim on the screen there is wearing the little outfit there, which I absolutely love. I want that top in real life. I actually went on a shopping spree. I don't know if you've seen that video. H&M didn't have those tops, sadly. Right, okay, I guess we're going to jump into it. I've made a couple of sims. I've made a house. It's not the best thing ever, I have to say. But we'll jump in and we'll see what we think. So I do actually really love the idea of kits. I think that, you know, pricing aside, I know a few people have reservations about the pricing of them, but in a way you could actually save money. So listen to me, bear with me. So say that you are a builder and all you're interested in is building. You don't do gameplay, you don't do CAS. You know, having to spend you know, more money to get a stuff pack and then not use, you know, 2/3 of it, you're actually just wasting money because there's 2/3 of a pack that you're not using there. So the idea of actually buying a build by specific pack and literally just buying what you're going to play with is actually a really cool idea. The same with the people who just make sims, who just like designing characters. And you've got to remember, not everyone has access to CC, especially on console. I don't think the kits are on console yet, if I'm remembering correctly, but you know, eventually they will be. So I assume nothing to back up that statement whatsoever. I don't do my research. So but yeah, the idea of like the people who can't use CC or mods or refuse to use CC and mods, they can get more content in the game. And if they just want to make sims, like, you know, dress up Barbie and not bother with gameplay or not bother with build mode, then they have that. And the same for people who do use CC, because you can go onto so many sites now and build and get so much build by, so much CAS, but gameplay is actually a lot trickier to add to the game. Yes, there's some brilliant mods out there that kind of play with the existing mechanics. It's harder to implement something entirely new. I know from experience. So yeah, the idea of like people who download so much CC, they can also just get, it's like, why do I need all this clothing that I already have in the game? So they can just get the gameplay. So in a way it's actually saving money because you're just buying what you want and what you need. And it's not like you have to buy every single pack. And I get this as well because I'm a bit of a collector. I want to buy everything that's available, everything that's out there, except for Katy Perry Sweet Treats. I didn't want that one. But like, pretty much I am a bit of a completionist when it comes to the Sims. I do kind of want everything that there is to get. But you know, if there's a pack that doesn't appeal, you don't have to get it. You don't have to buy it. This is the thing. So it's like a pick and mix. So for the Brits out there, it's like you go into Woolworths and you've been given £1 and it's like, right, what do you want with your £1? You can't buy everything. You're going to pick your favourites. You're going to pick your cola bottles. You're going to pick your white mice. You're going to pick your humbugs. And then that's like your bag's filled, right? Your £1 spent. So you're picking what you want the most is the way that I'm seeing it. Cherry picking the content that you want for your game, which I actually think is a really clever idea, rather than having a big bundle. So I figure it's kind of a bit of a test by EA. I think it's like, we have this idea of breaking up the content because we recognise that not everybody plays in the same way. Let's give this a try, see what people think, see if it sells. If everybody hates it, we'll go back to stuff packs. I assume they're still making stuff packs. Again, no evidence to support that statement. But I think it's a bit of a are testing the waters, so don't get your knickers in a twist. It's fine. Stop freaking out. So I've got the hype house, not literally the hype house. Retract that statement. But yeah, I got these for the new CC that we got in the game. So you can see the little girl, she's wearing this very, very cute little top by Story Legacy Sims, and you've got this outfit here by me not remembering anything, and now I can't find it, but that's okay because there's a handy little filter so I can find the things. There you go, birthday. So this is by, I mean, I'm sure everybody knows already. Okay, there's no thumbnail for that one. Letting the side down here. I'm trying my best here. So yeah, whoever made that, and I'm so sorry I've forgotten who made it. I love it. I love this top. If you may know from my H&M video, if you watch that I'm a bit obsessed with ribbed fabric at the moment. It's like, is it ribbed? I'm buying it. So this is like ever so slightly ribbed. It's like a fine rib. So yeah, I love that top. I want it in real life. I've only been able to find it on one website that I don't quite trust the quality of. So still looking, still shopping. An actual high-rise, simple, plain, skinny jeans. Yes, whoever made that, thank you so much. And I will double check who made it eventually. So I love it so much. And then a brilliant new lipstick there by Grim Cookies. Oh God, I'm sorry, I have a bit of a bad memory for names in general, so I should know. Grim Cookies, yeah. I doubted myself and I actually said it right. And then this amazing highlighter by Lumia, which I've actually put on today very subtly. I don't know if you can tell. I don't really want to highlight this conch, but I've been wanting highlighter as a makeup in the game for so long. I've asked the Sims team for it for so long, and it's finally in the game, and I'm so happy about it. I'd love some like actual shading as well, so we can create slightly modified faces. That'd also be pretty cool. Thanks, Sims team, or modders. I have had CC in the past for that. But we're not here to talk about that. I mean, we kind of are, but we're kind of not. We're here to talk specifically now. This is going to be the kit segment. The cast kit. So the throwback 80s athleisure wear kit. Is this what I would have chosen for the first clothing kit? No. Again, if you watch my H&M haul video, you'll know that I have a very love-hate relationship with 90s sportswear. Pack away, pack away. No, I don't hate it completely, and I can see how it's making a comeback. You know, all the champions hops and all this that people are wearing, the bucket hats, very Tana Mojo. I do see that there is a trend for this. Do I think the Sims team got it right? No, I don't think they did. Do I hate everything? No, I think there's stuff there that I will actually use. Some of it's pretty cute. It's just a bit underwhelming, I think, is my issue with it. It's just a little bit... It's all right. See, I would rather it be something that's like, everybody be like, oh my God, I love it, or I hate it. It's like something that's a bit more Marmite, something a bit more dramatic for the first pack, where this is just like, yeah, sure. And I think for a long time we were really missing sportswear in the game, but then we got Discover University, and I feel like, you know, we did get a lot more sportswear in some of the recent packs, so it's almost like that gap was plugged. But I need a sporty swimsuit. Sims team, I need a sporty swimsuit. What is wrong with you? Why are you like this? Why are you like this? My sim is not going to go compete. If I was playing Sims team, if I told you I was grumpy, if I was playing with an athlete, okay, and she wanted to go and do laps, she's not going to wear that because it's just going to be like, whoop, right? I'm not going to wear that. What's that? This bit closer, but it's Machino. It costs like £2 billion. My athletes at level 1 and level 2 can't afford that. Ridiculous. Like, I like it. I like these things, but not for like. I want something like a sporty swimsuit, Adidas swimsuit, nicer shape than that. High leg, right? Slightly lower cut, black stripes down the side. Is that so much to ask? Sporty swimsuit. Anyway, after that little rant, I told you I was in a ranty mood today. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Sims team. Let's get back to the stuff pack. So, I've styled some of these outfits. Let's actually enable, what am I doing? I'm just, you know, it's not that I don't care, and I'm going to swear now, it's not that I don't give a shit, because I do, and normally I'd be a lot more hyped for this, but I've been busy this week, and it came as a surprise, and do you know, I think I'm more of a person who likes to know when things are happening and likes to have a schedule than has a surprise. Sometimes surprises are like, dude, I'm doing other stuff, I haven't got time for this. Ninja, not got time for a live stream right now. So it's been a challenge. So here I am doing this video because I do want to do the video, don't get me wrong. I'm just having one of those days. I'm just having a grumpy day, okay? I'm better left to my own devices. I'm better left in peace. Probably not the best day for me to be on camera, quite frankly. But let's get on with this. So you can see here, we've got 4 tops that came with this pack, I think. Yes, 4 tops that came with this pack. I actually really do like this one after all my ranting. This one with like the, again, off the shoulder, I've been seeing starting to pop up everywhere. I can definitely see a trend for off the shoulder, and as somebody who has to wear a bra, you can see like bra straps peeking out here. I like the idea of this layering, and again, layering, I remember that being a thing. I used to work for a high fashion brand. It wasn't H&M, but yeah, I remember layering being a thing, so I get it. Yes, I like it. It's ribbed fabric gets a thumbs up from me, and it actually comes in a lot of really cute colours. So I've got like a negative tone of voice, and I'm aware of this. See, that is a cute outfit. I've paired it with these pants that are from, I believe, Discover University. So I can check that for you in a minute. But yeah, it's, I like it. I like the range of colours mostly. I like this one. I think that's a cute combination. I really like this kind of pale, sort of pastel-y swatch that they have on most items. You've got your black and white, solid, you know, bit of grey, some brighter colours there for, like, you know, what's it called, Mean Girls wearing pink. You've got a decent range. This one feels a little bit 80s, but I think this is my problem with the pack. I feel like if they'd focused on one specific, like, point in time, like one specific decade, because it's a bit 80s and then it's a bit 90s and then it's a little bit 2000y and then it's a bit, what is it? It's like, what is it? So it's not that I hate it, it's just a little bit, yeah, it's my thing. So but yeah, no, I like this top. I will use this top. It's 10 out of 10 for that top. I like the top. You've got good colour swatches. I don't know what my problem is. And I like it paired with, so I did want to kind of pair it with other items from the game, so you can kind of see how it works with other stuff, but you can see actually the swatches do match. So you've got it, they've done a good job with like the matching swatches, and I actually really like those pants. And again, you've got a really good range of, sorry, just kind of go back one again there, you've got a really good range of trainers as well there. I actually really like these trainers. You've got it for men and women, a good range. You've got the solid black, the solid white, you've got this cute pink colour. Yeah, I like them. My hand's doing the thing again. I don't know why this is happening. Who knows why anything happens when I get hold of my Sims game. Go back. What original colour did I have? I can't even remember. Oh, and we've gone here. Okay, we're here now. So yeah, I like it. I do actually like it. Quickly show you what you have. So you've got 3 items for girls there, 4 pants bottoms options. For guys, you've got 2 tops and you've got 1 pair of pants. So slightly less for guys, which is a bit disappointing that it's not balanced in that way, but I don't know. You also get this cute hat for all ages, all genders, and there's a pair of trainers as well for kids, but I'm playing with the toddler right now, so kids are tough. But let's get rid of the filters actually, because I want to see. No, don't get rid of the pants, get rid of the filters. So what pack was this from? Yeah, Discover University. So as I say, Discover University does have quite a few kind of sporty items, as you can see here. So if you like the sporty look and you want more CAS and you don't want to use CC, Discover University pairs really well with this pack actually, with this kit. So that's my first outfit. Let's have a quick look at something else. This top, yeah, I was kind of googling images before, and there's a picture of Mel C from the Spice Girls, Sporty Spice, in a very similar looking top. And I have paired it with the bottoms from this pack as well in this case. I'll come to these bottoms in a minute because I really like them. Actually, do you know what? No, I'm going to talk about them now. I don't know what I'm doing. Shut up. So this top, I do like it, and I will use it as a sporty top. I like it almost looks like you could have like a gymnast team. A gymnast pack would be good, wouldn't it? A gymnastics gameplay kit I would accept. And that's the thing as well, maybe it'd be nice if they kind of like themed the kit so they were all like a stuff pack but mixed up, maybe. I don't know, maybe not, I don't know. That's kind of like a hindsight thing. But I like this, and actually, do you know what, you could almost wear that as a swimsuit top if it had like, again, it's a missed opportunity because I feel like if it had matching briefs, like matching knickers, you know, you could almost have that as like, I mean, that's a bit low. Like if you had like higher ones, like ones that came up to your tummy, you could almost have that as like you know, a professional swimsuit set or something. I don't know what I'm talking about. I do know what I'm talking about. I'm not in the mood to talk. I just shouldn't be filming a video today. So yeah, I do like that. There we go. That's a nice one as well, and I like how it matches pretty well too. So where are the pants? Where are the pants? There they are. What I really like about these pants, now this is probably one of my favourite assets from the game. They're a very, very nice shape. They look like what you would wear now. Like I would wear those pants. I would happily buy those pants. They look a bit like the Nike pants, Nike pants. They have the big logo on the side. They look a bit like Adidas pants. So they are something that is wearable. They're something that you see people wearing. There's something you could use in the game, sending your Sims to the gym. Just black, white, Adidas pants. Yes, baby, get in my game. I like them. Okay, where's my Adidas swimsuit? That's my problem. So again, like all the they are very cute. They are very like 80s shell suit cute. Actually, do you know what? Let's make an 80s shell suit, because I posted a picture of myself the other day with like a bird on my head. I was wearing a very similar shell suit from the 80s with a bucket hat. I'm going to come back to this as well in a second, but yeah, it looks like, what I like about it is it actually looks like, you know, you could make a club with Get to Work. I've actually done this myself. I've got a swim team for my athlete. She trains with her swim team using the Get to Work club. They all meet at the pool. They've got matching outfits. They go and train at the swimming pool. And I like this as kind of like, you know, you could actually have a sports team with Get to Work, you know, and they could all wear like the little matching colours. That'd work really well. That'd be really cute. So I do actually really like these pants. I like the clothes. I like the pack. I don't know why I'm such a grump today. I think the swatches are really good. The colour choices are really good. They're really fun. I really like this kind of retro. That is one of my favourites, that retro colour. A little bit hard to match the colours though, because we don't have much else that's in those retro colours outside of this pack. But yeah, I love the black and white ones. So let's go to the next one. So yeah, just to kind of show you that you can kind of mix and match with other items. She's got it on with these leggings, which I want to say are from Spa Day. Yep. So these tight leggings that are from Spa Day. The look that I was going for here was like, she's going to go to yoga class. So she's just got a jacket on to keep herself warm until she gets into yoga class, and then she's going to take the jacket off and do a yoga. So to focus on the asset that actually came with this pack, this kind of like a two-piece thingy here, I love it. I love both pieces. I'm a bit upset that I don't have that top as a separate item, because I think if I had this top, the underlying top, as a separate item, it'd be a brilliant sports top, and it would be a, you know, with a pair of leggings, you know, absolutely brilliant yoga top. But also you could wear that as a swimsuit top. Again, it'd be a really nice sporty swimsuit top. So I'm a little bit salty that it's not separate. Like I want this asset, and I want the top underneath, and I want a zipped up version of this hoodie, please. But I like it, you know, I don't dislike it. I'm just being grumpy, I'm just being picky. So I really like the front of this. I do like the design on the back, but I almost feel like it's not necessary. Again, it's this kind of like almost Adidas like, very basic, very wearable, very, you know, commonly seen around Manchester, Adidas sportswear. You know, I really like it. And then I like these kind of like slightly more 80s designs that look like you're part of some kind of you know, athletic squad. I don't know, maybe Americans do this a bit more than English, but you know, it looks like you're going to the Olympics, doesn't it, if you have things like that. So it's like you're wearing your country's colours ready for the Olympics. So, you know, I really like it. It works, it's cute. Again, I kind of sort of wish I had it all as separates. Like I kind of want a zipped up version of that as well, like quite tight fitting, you know, not dead baggy, but it's nice. I like it. It's just I don't know why I'm so grumpy. So again, here you go. This is the kind of like Team America, Team GB, you know, off to the Olympics, kind of wearing the colours, and I like it. I like that combo. What else do I have here? So again, just to kind of show you how that works with other assets in the game, I've got this top here, which I believe again is Spa Day. Yeah, there you go. So you've got this kind of like navy blue crop top from Spa Day. So again, like you've took your jacket off, you're off to do your gymnastics, or you're off to train, or you're off to do your running, or whatever it is that like people who like sports do. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, I really like it. I like the colour swatches. I think there's a good range of like vintage, kind of like those kind of muted colours, baby colours, bright colours, primary colours, whites and blacks. The swatches they did a really, really good job on, and they all match. So I don't know why I'm such a grump. I actually really do like the pack. Well job, Sims team. I think I'm just salty about like little things, like not having that as a separate item, and then also like I don't know. I'm being fussy. I've also made a little sleepwear set out of this as well. So these are the shorts that come with the pack. Like I just thought they looked really cute as little like sleepwear shorts. They work really well. And then this in the baby colour, it's cute. Slumber party time, right? Also, I don't think everything is necessarily enabled. Sometimes you have to turn off the filter for it to try and find them, but it works. So if you're investing a little bit more time, you know, you want to have a look around, that works really well. Again, I really like these kind of pastel-y colours. I've got those little shorts on as a little summer outfit there. I like those little pink trainers. It's cute. It's cute, I like it. And then there you go, she's got the bucket hat on. I got a little bit salty that there was no matching swatch for this outfit with the bucket hat. But, you know, it matches other assets, so it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, everything's fine. This is probably my least favourite top in the pack. I don't know, it just looks a little bit off. So can you see the black colour of the pants? It looks like a really good solid black, where this looks like a little bit grey, a little bit like it's desaturated. It looks a little bit like hard, like the material's a bit hard, like a bin bag. I really like wearing crop tops. I do wear cropped sweatshirts, but it's not this look. I'll show you more along the lines of what I wear in real life, the shape of it at least. If I filter for, where are we? Big brain. Realm of Magic, there we go, and get rid of cold weather. So this is a lot more like what I would wear as a kind of sweatshirt top. So cropped, longer sleeves, like that's the kind of look that I go for. Like, yeah. Yes. So can we actually do that? So I'd like I don't know, I guess you can if you've got Realm of Magic, you can pair it up with that, but I don't know, something like that. That's pretty cute, right? I'd go to the gym in that. I wouldn't go to the gym. I'd do yoga in that. I'd go for a walk in that. It's about as much exercise as you can. I'd woohoo in that. Yeah, that's all the exercise that I am going to do. So yeah, there you go. That's what I think of that. So the guy then. Oh, actually, no, I think I had something for party for her as well. Did I have something for party? No, I did not. Just moving swiftly on. Let's see. So sports. So you get less assets. I don't know how I feel about it that much. I mean, it's nice. It's this fanny pack, which sounds really funny in English. I have to tell you, Americans, we call it a bum bag because you have it near your bum. You don't have it near your front bum, which is what fanny means in the UK. So it's funny every time you say it, Americans. Just so you know, we're all having a little giggle at you every time you say it. But I like this asset. I like it. So if you look at, let's get off Realm of Magic. We had something very similar in terms of the bum bag with Snowy Escape. So where is it? Get off Athletic. So here you go. So you can see, like, the detail on this is really, really nice. It is actually a very different asset. They've not copy pasted this, but I like the detail of that. And you do see people wearing this, especially like if people are going kind of, you know, having an adventure, a bit of a tourist, obviously not in 2020 or 2021 because COVID's a thing, but you do see people wearing like stuff like that. And yeah, it works. I do like that top. I could see teens wearing that. It's not my favourite thing. And these pants as well. So if I just switch to this, no, this one. Yeah, these pants. So you can kind of see them a little bit better here. Again, this swatch is a little bit hard to match. And what I would like, Sims team. I feel like men need more t-shirts that tuck in. Because we don't have very many t-shirts that tuck in. This base game one, literally, and it comes in 4 colours. So wow, right? So I'd love an asset very similar to that, but with a lot more swatches, a lot more colour choices, a lot more design, maybe a jersey material rather than like this quite plain material. If you could get it into kind of like a nice jersey fabric, that would be really, really nice. Sort of, what's it called, like a washed jersey, you know, like what's it called, brushed cotton is the word that I'm going for. But you can see like most stuff doesn't tuck in, so I feel like I need a lot more choice in terms of t-shirts that tuck in. So these are long sleeve, they don't count. This doesn't tuck in. Sims team, what's going on? What's going on here? Like, can we get some t-shirts that tuck in, please? Is that too much to ask? That's not a t-shirt. That's not a t-shirt. Why is that here? Why is that here? Like, do you see what I mean? And I think a lot of the t-shirts look very, very blocky as well. Again, I've gone off. I'm just in a ranty mood, but do you know what? Sometimes you need to rant. Sometimes you need to get this kind of stuff off your chest. See what I mean? It looks noddy. It looks blocky and noddy. So you need stuff that's like, that's nice. It's like a nicer shape. But it's got this scarf on, which is very like, what, 2010, 2008. They're dated. But yeah, like, this is a new asset. I really like that. It actually works really well. This is from Discovery University again, so those packs complement each other really, really well, actually. So like, look, that, and then these. Not quite the same colour, are they? That and that. Do we have black? Okay, so the swatches have failed me here. I've got an idea. Hang on. She's thinking. She's using a big brain, all right? Why aren't these enabled for men? Because they work so well for men. Sims team, you missed a trick there. Look at that. They look great on him. I'd woohoo him. I'd be like, yes, you're wearing fake Nike pants. Let's get in the dumpster. But yeah, to kind of go back to, we have a lot of sportswear in the game now, I feel. And it works really well. There's a lot of things that complement each other. Yeah, sure. There you go. So look. Why aren't those pants available for men? Because they should be, quite frankly. They should be. Absolutely. I see people wearing that all the time. So yeah, I've got this kind of David from Schitt's Creek thing going on here. I don't know why that top reminds me of him so much, but there you go, that's another thing you can do with it. And that top is from just don't give a shit today. That top is from Snowy Escape. So Snowy Escape, you know, if you want more kind of like sporty clothes for doing your wall climbing, this is a good kit for that. If you go and Discover University and you like the sports stuff and you want more, works for that. Those 3 packs, 2 packs and a kit work really, really well. So I didn't do anything for that, but here you go. So I actually like this paired with jeans a little bit more. So you can definitely see that kind of throwback look there. Like those jeans probably hang right down by his butt cheeks, and his checked pants are probably pulled right up his back. He's probably got a skateboard under his arm. So you can see definitely there, that is a look. That is a look. And then if you go here as well, like, again, that kind of like retro look. He's got his Converse on, he's got his jeans with the stripes up the side, and fake Adidas, knock off Adidas from the market, which if you're a 90s child you'll know and love. And then yeah, so I like that kind of, I like these vintage swatches. I really like this jacket. The colours of this jacket are really nice, and then it's got that kind of mustard colour. I kind of wish that was a little bit more faded. But I do like the kind of, these are almost like, again, it's like pick a decade Sims team, but don't, because I like all the different swatches, so I take that back. But this is very 70s looking. So yeah, I do like it. I don't know why I'm being such a cow about it, quite frankly. And then look, like again, it's like he's from Simguslavia, and he's here to compete in the Winter Olympics at Mount Komorebi. You know, you can definitely see that kind of I'm here representing my country at the Simlympics look, which I actually really like. So I do like this pack, and I don't know why I'm being such a grump about it. I may upload this as a kit review and then do the others separately. Who knows? Who knows what she's gonna do? I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like a plan or anything. I did plan it actually. I came in and prepped before making the video. Right, okay, I'm just giving up. So I built this house originally for the patch to kind of show off the build by assets that were made by who made them, PC, and my mind's going blank. So sorry to the person who made this, because I've forgotten, because I suck, I'm a bad person. Where is it? Here we go. Hey Harry, I did know your name. I do know you from the community. I just blanked because I drank too much in the 90s, and now I don't have a memory. Basically, it's not your fault, it's my fault. So yeah, I've got this little very bright house on the go here. Very much thrown together, but you can see I've added a few little details here. We've got this vintage Hoover, which I absolutely love. If you follow me on Twitter, it's just Cinderella Mouse on Twitter. I posted a picture of my dad in like the 80s using a very, very similar looking vintage Hoover, and I actually really like the kind of dated things in the game. So you can see this the retro stuff, anything that's like from an older decade, anything retro, anything a bit cute and kitsy, anything a bit vintage, I always fall for it. So if you want my money, Sims team, not that you get my money because you literally gift me these kits for free, so thank you for that. This video is sponsored by EA Game Changers. I don't know if I'm obliged to say that or not. I don't think I am. But I was gifted these by EA Game Changers, so thank you. But I would have bought them. I would have definitely bought, without thinking about it, I would have bought the gameplay kit. I would have been, you know, that would have been a must purchase. I would have bought the kitchen because I really want more kitchens in the game. Depending on how flash I was feeling, how much money I had that month, I probably would have bought the clothing kit as well, because there's some really good pieces in there. The clothing kit is my least favourite of the 3 packs, just because I've got my own personal issues with 90s sportswear. Okay, it's not personal, Sims team. But yeah, basically, if they bring out more kits that have this kind of like retro feel, I'd really love that. And do you know what? They actually did a brilliant job you know, they thought about this. They actually used the big brains on this one, because you actually get, where are we? They've not given us just one Hoover. This is my favourite Hoover by far. The Dusty Chaperone Upright Vacuum by Suck It Up Industries. The party's over, dust. This budget-friendly vacuum sucks, traps and escorts dirt and debris safely away, all without the high price tag. Patent hurricane-style technology ensures that only half the dust particles are violently blown back into the air, which is a fine track record for a previously owned refurbished model. So I like it. I love that you get like the 3 versions, the 3 pack price points. I think that's really clever. You know, and each, it's not just 3 different. It's not like it's just a remodel, right? It's not just a remodel. They actually kind of have different gameplay elements to them. So this is actually technically 3 different gameplay objects, because you can see like this one will be, if you look at the code, I guarantee, and I haven't looked at the code myself, so we can all go and look at this together, and if I get called out, I get called out. But you can go look at the code, and I guarantee you will have like 3 different tuning files, 3 different object files, one for like the cheap one for the mid-range one, and one for the expensive one, because they'll all have different tuning and they'll all act differently in the game. So technically you're not getting 1 gameplay object, you're getting 3. More than that, you've got 2 handheld objects. So this is actually 5 individual gameplay objects with individual tuning. So if you think that the Sims team are trying to rip you off, if you're saying this isn't worth it, I beg to differ, I beg to differ, because if I was to make this as somebody who has experience modding, I know that I would have to individually code all 5 of these items, because they'd all act differently in game, and that it takes time, and time is money, my friend. So you know, whoever created these, you know, each one of these is a different model. So the person who did the modelling, who created the meshes, or the several people, I don't know how many people it took, you know, each one of these has to be made separately in Blender. It takes time, it takes patience, it takes an education in blendering, which I don't have, quite frankly. So yeah, and then on top of that, you've got to have the artist team who you know, actually do the colour of them, you know, the texture of them. You've got the concept artists, Connor, was that you, who have to you're a designer, why am I thinking you're a concept artist? I just literally don't know what I'm talking about today, and I'm grumpy. Shut up. Whoever's the concept artist, Singuru Bat, or was it you who did this? They have to design it, you know, they have to design not just one, they're going to design several, and then they're going to have a discussion about which one to pick. So, you know, there is, you know, a team around this. There is time spent on this. It's not like The Sims clicked the fingers and this magicked into the air and they said, haha, let's rip people off. That's not how it works. So I just wanted to, again, I'm just in a ranty mood. Do you know what? I was ranting at The Sims team before, and now I'm ranting for The Sims team. So... you know, everybody gets a fair share of the ranting today, all right? Everybody gets shouted at equally when I'm being full Karen. So I like it. And then I've got this kitchen pack as well, which I love. The washing machine came from laundry stuff, so I'm making my Sims' lives hard for them, okay? They've got to put up with dust now. Dust! They've got to put up with laundry. It's going to be a challenge, and we like a challenge, especially if you are a Sims dinosaur like me and you've been here since The Sims 1. You will appreciate the challenge, right? You'll appreciate when it gets hard for your Sims. Maybe you won't, I don't know. I'm not telling you what to think, but a lot of us, I know this is a general feeling with a lot of people who played The Sims 1. It was hard. It was hard. Your Sims died all the time. There was fires all the time. You were burgled. Burglars? Is that going to be a thing anytime, Sims team? And like, I think a lot of us appreciate, we want our Sims to suffer as much as we do in real life. We want our Sims to have to do laundry and dishes and rake the leaves and weed the flower beds and whatever else it is that makes their lives harder. Because you know what? I don't like the chaos. I'm a bit of a control freak. I like to stay on top of everything, but I know some people do like the chaos, and I really like. So the original kitchen that I had in here when we got the patch was it was a yellow and white kitchen, and they had blue walls. So I ran with the yellow and blue theme, yellow, blue and white. So I've got this, do you know what? Sims team, you're getting the praise again now. I like the Hoover. I like the little suckers, and I love this kitchen set. So like, like, hang on, I need to go into this view. Like, it's so nice. It's so nice. If you came to England and you bought a little cottage and it had a kitchen like this, if it had a stove like that, if it had a sink like this, if it was like original features, you would be paying £500,000, £250,000 at least, like minimum. Like, this would be a very, very desirable kitchen in some parts of England. So yes. And to actually have a full kitchen set with the, I'm sorry, the clipping into the ceiling, but a full kitchen set with the not counters, cabinets as well, and this one as well. I love it so much, and it really feels authentically British. Like, that's almost like a bureau, like a bureau top. Look, oh my god, I didn't even realise the doorknobs have little flowers on. Like, I didn't realise that. That is so cute. And I like how it's like, looks scuffed, you know, it looks like the paint's wearing off. It's really, really, really nice. And the decorative objects as well, you know, the bread bin, plural, because who doesn't need 2 bread bins? This little toolbox full of flowers. It just feels repurposed. It feels like what Kirsty Alsop's perfect overhaul Christmas cottage do-it-yourself crafty thing. I really like it. I really like this little dishcloth, like, because that was what people did, and you can find this sometimes in older homes. People will take old dishcloths and kind of like turn over the side and sew it, and then that becomes the little like curtain on the wire. Like, it's familiar, it's very well done, the details are nice. I like the sink, I like the taps. It's got the mixer taps. I just really like it. I really, 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 really like it. Like, 10 out of 10. I'd absolutely purchase this and be happy with it. So, yeah, I'm so thankful to get a kitchen in the game, and not just get a kitchen in the game, but also get a kitchen with wooden countertops. Like, this is my thing. This is my thing. Again, I'm going to start ranting again. It's been driving me mad for so long, and I have given this feedback to the Sims team on multiple occasions. So Sims team, like, I'm sorry for having to put up with me. But we literally had, for so long, where are we? We had one kitchen which had a wooden countertop, and I love this, but it's industrial. So then we had all these different kitchens, right? All these different like country kitchens that had like marble countertops or tile countertops, and I was like, but I don't want this. I don't want this. I'm still getting ranty. This is not the country kitchen look that I know and love from the UK as a British person who is used to kitchens with wooden countertops. Not always, but it's fancy if they do. So mine isn't. Mine is like fake marble. But I really liked it. So myself and Brazen Lotuses, plural, Brazen Lotus, who is a brilliant CC maker, a modder as well. We both went big brain, and we both independently created a version of this counter set with wooden countertops. So yeah, it's so much nicer. I think it's this kitchen from what is it, Salvadorada? No, Parenthood. So it's this kitchen from Parenthood, and me and Brazen Lotus looked at it and said, that's a gorgeous country kitchen. You know what this gorgeous country kitchen needs? Wooden countertops, Sims team. So yeah, personal mission there from me wanting, I mean, a lot of people did, it's not just me, right? A lot of us give rants at the Sims team on Twitter, but yeah, to actually get a wooden countertop is I'm happy that I can stop ranting about that now. I'm happy that I can get that, I've got that out of my system. I have seen people, to be specific, Sati Sims, S-A-T-I, see, I remembered someone's name for a change. Sati Sims on Twitter was saying, it's great, but I really wish we had like dark wood. So if the Sims team are feeling generous and they feel like patching in some dark wood options, I think that would be highly appreciated, because the image that Sati showed on screen was really, really nice actually. I think she'd recoloured it somehow. It looked really good, so I love it, like 10 out of 10. However, as a special bonus, if the Sims team feel like adding in those dark wood swatches, like that would be amazing. Because as I say, with like, let's go for Brazens, because she did it better than I did. You can see like these, I feel like these are the colours that are missing, kind of. Like this kind of colour is missing, and then like the actual darker wooden countertops I think are missing as well. There we go. Like something like that with the actual dark wood. This one as well, like brilliant. That'd be brilliant for vampires or like medieval type buildings. So that's a gorgeous one. So yeah, I feel like the darker woods are missing. Sati, you made a really good point there, really valid point. I agree. So yeah, CC creators to the rescue again. I do have all the CC in my game from the CC that was added in the patch. So this is PC's little wardrobe, the very adorable little mirror here with the cloud mirror, it's super cute. This side table, which I can show you actually. If I Google, because this is Google, this is the Sims version of Google, Peacemaker, can't spell, Peacemaker. Is it going to give me all Peacemakers and PC stuff? So like, look, it's just a PC, you know how much I love you. Like, if you want to go and get more CC, Peacemaker IC is the way to go. He's just amazing. Like all these add-ons, that's some bowling night add-on, bowling night add-on again. I had a bit of a cull recently, but I've still got a lot of his stuff in the game. I just couldn't get rid of it. I was like, I don't want any CC in my game, but I want PC stuff. Like, I use this stuff too much to get rid of. I love the vintage glamour add-on set. Yeah, getting the 2-seater and the 3-seater. Sims team, why don't you ever give us like the whole set? We want 3-seaters and 2-seaters. What's the problem? So yeah, PC comes to the rescue all the time and adds the stuff that the Sims team don't do. Let's have a quick look here. I've got so much of his stuff in the game. As I say, I did have a bit of a cull, but it's too good. It's too good. I had all these shrunken down coffee tables until I became a little bit too reliant on them, and just using too much. But like, look, like the vintage stuff. Ah, oh, Sims team, I love it. I'm here for it. Yes, give it to me, baby. But yeah, like so many of PC's like cute little items. So I've already got this in my game, and it matches this. So it almost like matches the thing that came in the patch. So, Peace, I love you. I love because he does it for free as well. It's all available for free. He's such a good person, and like, I appreciate you, Peace. And that's, and all the other CC creators, Ice Mumman as well, you know, I think you're fabulous. All the CC creators do an amazing job, and it's amazing that they're getting recognition in the game. Okay, this is going to be the longest video ever. Let's go to gameplay. Do you know what? I'm going to do the gameplay in a different video. You can see me suffer. No, actually no, I'm going to do it here. I'm just going to edit the video. It's going to be either going to be a really long video with me mostly ranting, or it's going to be I'm going to chop it into segments, or I'm going to, I don't know, chop out the bits where I'm doing stuff like this. We'll see what happens. I am in a grumpy mood, so I might just shove it up however it is, and whoever wants to watch it watches it. So you can see these little sparkles from time to time. This is because the house is really, really clean right now. But I guess if we fast forward and maybe I pause the camera and let it fast forward over time, we might start to see things getting a little bit dirty around here. Okay, so we have bunnies, ladies and gentlemen. I've always wanted bunnies in the game. I just didn't know they'd be made of dust. Thought they'd be more likely to come out of a cake and do a little sexy dance. So, my mood's changed. Like, if I had a plum bob, it's gone from red to pink now at this point, just so you know. Complete change of mood there. We've got bunnies, though. We've got bunnies. And also, I forgot to mention, I really like the new... we got a wall and floor, which... The Sims, I feel like
the rate at which you add floors and walls to the game has been a little bit neglected over time. So I'm really, really happy actually to get a new wall and floor in a pack. And I really would love some. Again, I'm so into the kind of like the retro stuff, you know, like this retro style door, the retro style furniture. So retro wallpapers, I will pay for that. Sims Team, I will pay for that. So yeah, if you not, you give me stuff for free, which I really appreciate, but you know, if it's the thought that counts. It's the thought of giving you money that counts. So yeah, yes, that is a mission. So I like the new, it's this kind of brick wall. It looks really nice as like an outside brick. And then I use this floor a lot, which is like a base game floor. So this is the floor that came with the pack, and I need to blow my nose now. So I really, really like it. It's like getting a bit sick of using this one, to be honest. So to have this one in a really decent range of swatches, let me just show you the swatches. I'm all over the place and I don't care. Yeah, a really good range of swatches here in this kind of like natural stone floor. I really like that. That's something, both of those, that stone floor and that stone wall, I'm going to use the bejeebus out of it. So I'm going to blow my nose so you don't need to see me snotting everywhere. Right, okay. So anyway, as I was saying, we have bunnies. So let's have a quick look. We've got this gross dust and this. Oh my god, they're so adorable. I want them. It just bounced that right out of my boobs, right out of my cleavage. I really, really want them. They're so cute. They're so cute. Oh, if I could make something out of dust in real life, it would be these. Do you know what I miss now? Do you know what makes me sad? That I don't have wool bunnies? That I don't have yarn bunnies? Like, if the Sims team could like, oh, it's shaking its butt, it's so cute. Like, I really want like, and I like as well, do you know, I like the kind of the storyline potential there, because I do actually have these balls of yarn lying around, so you kind of think, yeah, you know, there would be buttons for its eyes, but it's so cute. Look, oh, even the toddler's creating dust. I don't know why there's a pan in there. I mean, I did put some of this kitchen stuff on top of here, so maybe they've got pans in there, I don't know. Space is always an issue in old homes. But yeah, oh look, Dust Bunny, as looking at it again. Oh look! Dust Bunny, so friendly, so cute, but also so dusty. Stuff your shoulder. They may help find a few simoleons under the couch, but at the cost of your clean home. Happiness level low. It's not happy. Oh my goodness, I need to rectify this situation. Don't feed it. Don't vacuum it. I'm going to mod those out. Nobody's going to do that. Feed dust. So cute. I love it. Get over here and feed this little bunny some dust. What is wrong with you, woman? What are you doing? Why are you uncomfortable? Stinky diaper. Okay, nobody cares. I'm surprised it's not burnt down. Needs amusement. Toddler tantrum. Somebody lives here. Okay, so this is the positive buff that comes with it being like slightly dirty. We like it when it's slightly dirty, you know. Someone lives here. A light, I'm gonna have to get close. A light sheen of dust enhances the cozy lived-in feel of Gabrielle's home. It's not too clean or too messy. It's just right. Oh, like Goldilocks of porridge. These natural, homey surroundings will help Sims feel comfortable with each other, build relationships, have fun together, and feel socially nourished. I love it. Really, really nice. So, did you feed it dust? Did it accept your dust? You can't get to it. Can you go here? Can I teleport you here? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Why is your routine failing? Stop being an arse. Told you I was grumpy. Feed dust. Oh, he's so happy. He's so cute. He's so cute. It's like my favourite. It's my favourite thing. Dust Bunny caretaker. By feeding and petting a dust bunny, Gabriella is keeping her household dust friends as happy as possible. Is the baby playing with it? No, she's standing on it. What's she going to do? She's just talking. They may still be balls of dust, lint and hair, and debris held together by static electricity and magic. But they can also be contributing members of Gabrielle's cozy home. Whoever wrote that? Was it Miriam, maybe? I know that she writes a lot of the stuff. That's funny. I like that. That's good. I love reading the descriptions. So, can we name it? Chonk. Do the truffle shuffle. It's almost like Chunk. Chonk is a great name. Yeah, we're going to go with Chonk. Hey, so cute.
I've only known Chunk for 5 minutes, but if anything happened to Chunk, I would kill everybody in this room and then myself. That's a meme, by the way, don't at me. I want to pick it up, I want to cuddle it, but maybe it's like disintegrate in my hands. I don't know. Chunk, could you search for valuables, my lovely? Are we friends with it? Do we have a relationship with Chunk? Why isn't Chunk in my I want to keep Chunk forever. Stop standing on Chunk, you inconsiderate child. Can you play with Chunk? No, you can just rename it. Oh, it's a shame the kids can't do something special with it. Gabrielle's dust bunny quickly returned empty-pawed, clearly having put minimal effort into actually finding anything. Me! Why are these bunnies me? Perhaps a dusty snack or a caring cuddle might encourage Chunk to try a little bit harder. So can I cuddle them? I did watch the live stream. I watched the live stream and then I rewatched part of the live stream, because the important thing that I wanted to check was you can actually go into the options and you can go onto pack settings, and you can actually here you go, bust the dust. You can actually turn it on and off. So if you don't like the dust, or if you want it for like some households, like you're doing a family gameplay and you want that element of doing the laundry and doing the dust, I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. You can enable it. But then if you're playing like with a celebrity, or you're just on a mission, like you're tackling Salvadorada, or you're doing something that's like focus, you can just disable it temporarily and then turn it back on when you want it. So I love that they've added that feature. Again, they did that with laundry stuff. You have to actually place the objects in order to trigger it. So I think that's really, really clever of them. I think they've gone, especially with the gameplay aspect, I think they've actually absolutely thought about everything. They've gone above and beyond. I mean, I've only just started playing with it, so I may be ranting in 5 minutes. We'll find out. But so far, so good. I don't know why I'm burping so much. I do know I'm burping so much. I had a cheese, like a grated cheese and mayonnaise and red onion sandwich for lunch, and it's repeating on me. That's so lovely. Why are any of you here? Quite frankly, right? Yeah, you should probably tend to your toddler. Quite frankly, I know, right? It's just a magic ball of dust. We should probably tend to the toddler first. So she's very tired. Can we get her to bed? You can see more of this chaos. I'm not really going to play with this family much longer. It's just a family that I made to kind of explore the pack. I'm going to upload them to the gallery. I'll upload the house to the gallery. It's not the best. I didn't have a toilet at first when I first made it. I had to add that before, but it's in there. So yeah, I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I'm just like literally not caring today. Oh look, there's one here. Okay, feed dust. How do I befriend it then? Why is that greyed out? This dust bunny is not happy enough for you to befriend it. Try feeding it dust and petting it. Well, how do I pet it? The dust bunny is not happy enough to be petted. So you just have to keep repeatedly feeding it dust, I guess. The dust bunny has already been fed a hearty meal of dust sprinklings. So they've weighted it. They've got some kind of like pacing. See, this is what I mean. They thought about it. They didn't just go dust bunnies, boom, done. Let's go home. Let's go out for a beer. You can't do that because it's COVID. So they didn't do that. They definitely didn't do that. And if they did do that, then they're naughty gurus. But they've actually just. Oh, he's happy now. He's happy now. Look. But why can't? Oh, like now I can pet it. Look. Now I can pet it. Oh my god. Oh, it's so freaking cute. It's so freaking... That's everything I ever wanted from a pet. It's the perfect pet. It's not going to claw me like my cat does, like literally. Like, you see here, she clawed me yesterday. I pick her up and give her cuddles, and then I like slow dance with her in the kitchen. Like I put her paws over here, and she kind of goes, ugh, like she doesn't want me to, and then let's just follow someone. Let's just follow someone while I talk about this. And then she kind of like tenses up a bit. She's like, why are you doing this to me? But then almost immediately, like I hold her butt, and like she's a big cat. And then she kind of like settles, and she's like, she actually quite likes it. She likes being up high and being able to see stuff. So as long as she's properly supported against my body, and I kind of brush her and I kiss her, which is why I've got all the spots on my chin, I've realised, because I put a flea treatment on her and then gave her loads of kisses, and I was like, why is my acne flared up?
realised after a bit. So yeah, cuddling my cat and slow dancing with her in the kitchen, and she loves it. But you know when cats are happy, sorry, you can't see anything here. You know when cats are happy and they kind of dig the claws into you. So normally she digs the claws into my top. It's like, a sexy cat, a happy cat. But and then she gets stuck in my top, and I try and put her down, and she's like, panicking. But yeah, so I had just a vest top on, so she just, instead of clawing into my top, she clawed into my skin. Which, do you know what? A little bit of pleasure pain. I'm sorry. Listen, it's a dirty pack. It's filthy. It's just like my mind. It didn't happen right. Yeah, it should shut me. Okay. I feel like this pack was made for me. I thought the dumpsters were good, and then this pack is literally filthy. It's so dirty. I could clean my act up. Oh, coming through. Give me some room. Oh, I can befriend it. They will no longer disappear when a household becomes clean or filthy. We're doing it. They're going to be our friend forever. Friends forever. Always will be there. Talking about friends forever. Yes, we will. Yes, we will. We'll be there. This is actually a song from Saved by the Bell. Saved by the Bell, the old TV show, did a special. And that song, for some reason, has completely stuck in my head. I think I watched the episode too many times. Something about hang tough, something side by side. We'll be friends forever. Just bunnies along for the ride. Okay, yeah, I'm incorrigible. You can see my mood has completely changed. Danny befriended me for Game My Sims name. See, if you were offended about me forgetting the name of like people in the community, like I know the names, I just have a bad recall system. So especially with names and faces, I've got face blindness. So I'm really good. I've got such good social skills. I forget my own Sims names. Oh no, it's gone. I didn't read it quick enough. I talked too much. Danny befriended a dust bunny. Since he made his fluffy companion feel so welcome and cared for in his house, this dust bunny will behave a bit differently. It can now survive in even the cleanest environments and will no longer be destroyed by cleaning around the house. It's here to stay. This is what I wanted. I'm not like Singer Frost, like kick it, stomp on it, kill it. I'm like, friends forever. Befriended dust bunnies will also show their appreciation by finding rarer items and occasionally even digging up a substantial pile of simoleons. I love it so much. Thank you, Sims team. Like, you don't know how firmly rooted these little dust bunnies are in my heart already. Like, I love them so much. I love them so much. Like, the heroes I never needed. Like, no, the heroes I didn't know I needed, but the heroes I didn't want but I needed, or something like that. I don't know, I'm mangling the quote. Now can I have valuables? See, trust it to be my my David from Schitt's Creek, that kind of look-alike that manages to befriend the dust bunnies. He would not befriend the dust bunnies, he'd stomp on them. He'd be a neat freak. Did he get anything? I don't think he got anything. He's saying no. He's saying yes, he's saying no. I didn't talk about the personality of these Sims. He is actually a little bit like David from Schitt's Creek. I made him a bit of a perfectionist. He's creative, you know, like probably owns his own shop somewhere that sells soap. Muser, outgoing. He's not very outgoing though, is he? What does it say? Dust bunny scrounged up. I didn't do it on purpose. The sim ended up looking like him a little bit, and I was like, I'm rolling with it. Dust bunny scrounged up a particularly tasty looking tidbit for Danny. Never mind where he came from, this offering means your dust friend must really care about you. Oh, why don't I have these in real life? He's brought me a chip butty. He's brought me a chip butty. He knows me so well. Dust bunnies are the best ever. Like, oh my god. This is like, couldn't have picked me a better gift. I'm gonna be honest here, dust bunnies. Eat it. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Sorry, it's not me if I'm not quoting memes. Shit pussy. So let's have a closer look at this. See, do you know what? I mean, why does it look like it's on toast? Sims team, like, we don't tend to have chip butties on toast. It's not chips on toast. I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad. I tend to have them on balms. I mean, it depends where in the UK. If you're in London, you're probably going to have a fish sandwich, chip sandwich. It's probably going like artisanal, like fancy bread. But if you're from up north like me, and specifically this area of Manchester, you're gonna have a chip balm. I mean, you might speak to Molly and find out differently, but like I remember speaking to Tazkabaz in one of her streams and being like, chip butties, and she was like, what? So it's very much a regional thing, I feel, in the UK. the legend that is a chip butty. Look at me, just focused on the chip butty now. Right, so now that we've do you know what, you have to befriend this other dust bunny, because we want them both to stay. So feed Dust, and then we want to pet it. My ear's gone very hot. Someone's saying right for spite, left for love. Someone's saying spiteful things about me. I can hear you. My ear's telling me, stop it. Calling me out over the internet. I know you're sore. I don't know what I'm saying. Why does this one not love us? You might get Chonk. You're gonna get vacuumed if you don't love us. Chonk, I don't want to have to kill you, Chonk. Have we named the other dust bunny? I know you're trying to sleep, but there's important dust bunnying to do. What's this one called? Napoleon Bunny Part. Who came up with that? I need to know, Singaroos, if you watch this video, I need to know who came up with this name. That is a brilliant, do you know what, I'm screenshotting it. I need to know who came up with that name. That is a brilliant name. Who am I going to put my money on? Napoleon. Who would have watched Napoleon Bonaparte? I don't want to guess in case I get it wrong. Ninja's well known for his dad puns. I'm getting Connor vibes from it as well. Like, it's a good name. Whoever came up with it, you need the reward and recognition for that one. That is a good name. Okay, you're keeping it. You're keeping it. Okay, so I guess we're gonna just force this very tired, unhappy sim to start hoovering. So grab this and vacuum around, please. And then I think I'm gonna have some sort of meltdown. Some sort of emotional crisis. Why can't you hoover? Oh, actually someone did say to me that there might be a problem with split levels and hoovering. Vacuum lightly. I know you're tired. Stop your whinging, honey. We're all tired. We're all tired. It's 2020, 2021. She's not doing it, is she? Can you hoover somewhere? Just hoover somewhere, please. Okay, I might be having a little bit of a problem with the tiny home. What if I use this one? What if we use this little handhold one? Is that better? Does that make you happier? Can I not click on that and just hoover? Wait, what if I take that? Problems, teething problems. Vacuum lightly. Will you do it with your thing? Right, do you know what? Technical issues, teething issues. Let's put the thing down. Wait, hang on, which way around? Yeah, let's put that down. And again. And now it's not, no, hang on, back one. Right, there we go. Now it's not split level anymore. Will you hoover now? Vacuum lightly. She's thinking about it. She needs that. Can you just, what is this? What is wrong with you? You're just gonna get whingy. Okay, fine. I'm gonna cheat your needs. Don't give her a lifestyle. Cheat needs. Make happy. Please, will you vacuum? She's like, no, I love the dust bunnies. I don't want them to go. Can you go here? Are you stuck again? Why are you stuck? Why is the routing failing? There's plenty of space. Everybody else can walk around there. Why are you? Sims. Here we go. Finally. I love it so much. It's so like homey. Like, I want to break free. I want to break free. It's 2020 and I am sick of hoovering. I'm covered in dust. God knows I need a fucking holiday. Back to being grumpy.
bit sweary as well. I like it. I like it a lot. It works for me. Kind of making me want to fall asleep. Do you know what? The noise is surprisingly soothing. It's kind of making me sleepy. So I guess that's it. Would I buy these packs? I would absolutely 100% buy the gameplay pack. Without a doubt, like, definitely, I would buy that. I think they've done a brilliant job of it. I think they've actually gone above and beyond with the gameplay pack. Like, having all the different versions of the Hoovers, not just the upright ones, but the handheld ones, and then having like cheap ones, retro ones, modern ones, expensive ones, you know, brilliant. The dust bunnies, like, again, that's like above and beyond. You just, you know, just having Hoovers and dust would, in my opinion, add so much to the gameplay, especially if you're into kind of like that, like parenthood, everyday, realistic gameplay that a lot of players are. That's why people voted for the laundry pack, right? Oh, she's got a thing here. What's this say? No dust left behind. Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? No dust left behind. Gabrielle is going on a vacuuming kick and has no plans of ceasing her relentless assault on the dust occupying her home. I have never been there. I've never been in that mood. Spurred on by a fresh burst of energy and focus, Gabrielle could do this all day. The floors will rue the day they tested Gabrielle's resolve. So that's when they get in, kind of like in the zone. Not when they get angry, because apparently they can get really angry if they get really, really into cleaning. But she's got that like first stage energy boost of like, yeah, getting the energy boost and kind of being up for more cleaning. And to be fair, I do check dust level. What does that mean? What does that do? So to be fair, I do get on a bit of a cleaning spree sometimes. I'm the sort of person, I'll procrastinate and I'll procrastinate and I'll procrastinate and I'll look at stuff piling up and be like, I'm going to tidy that one day. And then I kind of like get on a bit of a kick and blitz everything. But yeah, tidying actually does make me moody. Maybe that's why I've been so moody about this reviewing the kits, because it's like the thought of cleaning just gets a bag on. Like, I don't want to do it. I'm very much so you get these two aspirations with the gameplay. Again, two aspirations, and it's not even a game pack, not even a stuff pack, sorry. So you get these two aspirations. So you've got fabulously filthy, can relate. It's my brain is in the game. So fabulously filthy. This sim revels in filthy, messy homes and avoids cleaning at all costs. Procrastinate, dodge chores, lower your standards, and find creative ways to thrive in the filthiest environments. Do you know what? I already live in a filthy environment every day, and it's called my brain, so I think I'll survive. I think I'll do all right. Okay. And the reward trait is Filth Dweller. This sim no longer receives negative moodlets from living in dusty or messy environments. They loathe cleaning and love filth. Same. And will receive happy moodlets. Well, dirty or filthy houses, and I can't be arsed reading, but yay. And then because he's a little bit like that, he's got the perfectly pristine reward trait. So this sim likes their home to be presentable and clean all the time. So we've got a bit of an odd couple thing here, and I like that you've got that duality. I like that you can create like the two sims with opposite kind of conflicting traits. The sim likes their home to be presentable and clean all the time, taking pride in their pristine homes. These sims shoot for perfection and thrive when they have a spotless house to show off to their guests. Do you know what? I've got one more thing I want to do before I call it quits on this video. And it's probably about 2 hours long, but I don't care. Like, literally no shit's given today. There's one more thing I need to do. One more thing that needs to happen here in order for this to be complete. I'm going to be back in a minute. As I say, I think this family needs a little bit of help. So they've called over this medium because I feel like there's one thing left to do here. Look at this Hoover there. You know, they've got a toddler. They need the help. So here we go. The one and only Bonehilda. Let's give her
Let's give her the tools she needs here to deal with this. Okay, we're gonna. She's attached to it. Oh no, it's up a bum. It's up a bum. Oh dear. Oh dear. That actually looks quite bad. That looks kind of painful. She's got a tail. That's the funniest. Where's it gone? Where's it gone? Did she tuck it up in bed? Is it asleep? Brilliant. That was the best thing ever. So here we go, Boney. Boney. Can you have... I can't even give them to you. Boney, will you please... Could you please? Let's see if she cleans up. There is still dust here, look. Bonehilda. Come on, honey. You've got this. What's she gonna do? She's having a think. She's checking herself out in the mirror. Do you know what, Bonehilda? You look fabulous, darling. Don't look at me. I'm shy. I can't remember. What else does she say? Are you shy too? I'm so shy. I'm shy. No, I'm shy. Okay, come on, Bonehilda. We know that you're beautiful. Let's get on with it. This is me in the webcam. Bonehilda, come on, honey. You're letting the side down here. Come on. Bonehilda, could you please? Bonehilda, could you possibly... Bonehilda, could you consider, please? Like... Bonehilda, have you ever thought about actually doing what you're meant to be doing? I may have to move that. Where can I dump this? Right next to Bonehilda. Come on, get the message. Let's just move that table, because I don't know if that's what's blocking the way there. Bonehilda, could you possibly? Could you please? Bonehilda, could you possibly? Bonehilda? She's just not doing it. I'm disappointed. Bonehilda, you're meant to tidy. You're meant to clean. I believe she does. I've been told she does. Somebody's cleaned up the dust. It's gone anyway. Somebody's done it. Maybe it was Bonehilda. Maybe I just didn't see. Bonehilda, thank you for using your magic powers to clean up the dust. Alright, I'm calling it there. Leave me a like if you like. Subscribe. Look at the stain on me. Don't give a rat's ass anymore. Don't give a bunny's butt. Dust bunny's butt. I like it. Okay. Cinderella's final thoughts. Here we go. Kits. They're a concept. Some people say they're a money grab. I think potentially, depending on how you play the game, they could save you money, because you're not buying all the stuff you don't need. If you're a builder, you don't have to buy a pack that's got like CAS and gameplay in. If you only make Sims, you can just buy the CAS. So actually you're spending what, £5 instead of £10? I don't know money. And I know there's some controversy about the price of the packs in America versus the price of the packs in the UK, not quite matching the conversion rate there. I don't know if there's something to do with VAT going on there. I basically don't have enough of a big brain to understand. I know that's a thing, and I'm not dismissing it. I'm acknowledging it's a thing. It's literally, the argument is like £1. You're arguing about £1, and £1 saved is £1 earned, and I understand this, okay, but I don't care enough today to make a fuss about it. I like the kits. I like the idea. I think it's fine. I like stuff packs. I don't care how the content comes to me. I like all three. I like gameplay. I like CAS. I like build mode. I just think that this gives people the option to decide, to pick and choose what they personally want in the game. And having options is a good thing. Unless you're like me and you're a Libra and you're not very good with options and you just want everything. Team all the things. My favourite pack is the gameplay pack kit. My favourite kit is the gameplay kit. The bunnies are adorable. I think they did an amazing job with that. I love that you have the options with the Hoovers. I want more vintage stuff in the game. Like that retro Hoover is just, I love it so much. Like, it has a special place in my heart right next to the dust bunnies. The kitchen is beautiful. I really do actually love that yellow and blue combo that I've got going on there, and
it's really, really nice. I'm happy to get another kitchen in the game, and I'm really thankful Sims Team for having a wooden top country counter. Like I felt like it was missing in the game. It was driving me crazy because I had to keep using the CC, but you can't share the CC on the gallery. You can share on the gallery, but then people have to go and get the CC. It's a pain in the arse. So I like that I've now got that option. I would like some darker wood tones now that Satty Sims has pointed it out to me. I'm like, yes, I want that. So if it could possibly get updated with a few more colours, that would be the icing on the cake there for me. So yeah, I would 100% definitely buy those 2 packs. The athleisure wear pack, I actually do like the items, and I don't know why I've got such a hang up about it. I sort of feel like I kind of wish they zeroed in on something specifically. I loved the kind of decades pack, the stuff pack that we got for it was like 70s, 80s, 90s pack, I think, that we got for The Sims 3, and that kind of very 80s stuff that was going on there, like very retro, very kind of like bonkers 80s. But having said that, I only used 1 or 2 items from that consistently, and you know, I only used items from that in certain contexts. So this actually does feel a little bit more wearable. Like my Sims generally, I get sick of putting the same gym clothes on them. They all start to look the same at the gym. So I like now that I've got more gym options for them. And I really like actually the kind of matching sets that look a bit like you're going to the Olympics. I can definitely make use of that with my with the club system, and kind of teaming up my athletes and actually having I don't maybe actively play with them that much, but I like seeing them. So I go to the gym and I can see the swim team in all the matching colours, you know, go into the lot there, and that I really like that. You know, the kind of the creation of the environment there with that. So I'll definitely use those. And the items are used. The items are good. They're wearable. That, you know, some of the items I literally see people wearing them. So I don't know why I've got like a weird hang up about it. I don't know what that is about it. So I'm sorry, Sims Team, that's not your fault. I think I'm just having a bit of an identity crisis right now. I'm remembering the horrible matching tracksuit things that I ended up wearing as a teenager, even though I didn't like them because everybody else did and I wanted to fit in and be cool. So it's not your fault I'm having an identity crisis, and the kit is fine and it's well made, it's good quality, and I will actually use it all the time. So that's it. That's my final thoughts. Thanks for sticking with me if you made it this far. I don't know how this video is going to go up. I don't know if it's going to be segmented or just one big thing. I really am in a I cannot be arsed mood today, so it's probably just going to go up as it is. So if you've put up with me for this long, I hope, are you not entertained? I hope you're entertained somewhat, and I'm going to go. Bye. See you later.